Eureka Math, Module 2, Lesson 19. And our objective today is to divide 2 and 3-digit dividends by multiples of 10 with single-digit quotients and make connections to a written method. So here we go. Divide 2 and 3-digit dividends. So when you see a division problem, the dividend is the number that you're dividing into. So if I have 382 divided by 12, that's just a problem. This is the dividend, and this is the divisor, right? So 2 and 3-digit dividends means I could have a 3-digit or a 2-digit dividend. Dividend, right? And the divisors are going to be multiples of 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Multiples of 10. So every number that we're going to divide by today ends in 0. And that's going to be helpful for you as we're learning how to do this. With single-digit quotients, okay, meaning our answers, quotient means answer, is going to be 1 digit, and then we're probably going to have some remainders, okay? And then making connections to a written method, we're going to check our work. So I hope that objective is a little more clear. Let's go to the problem set. Write your name on the paper. And divide and then check. The first problem is done for you. So we are dividing with long division. So 41 goes underneath the long division sign. And then our divisor is a 2-digit divisor with a multiple of 10, so 30. 30, or 3 tens, goes into 41, or 4 tens and 1 1. How many times? Just once, right? There's our single-digit answer, quotient. 1 times 30 is 30. Then we subtract the leftover and we get 11. So remainder 11. Okay? So my cat is meowing. All right, so here we've got, this is how we're going to check our answer. We're going to multiply 30 times 1 and get 30. And then we're going to add our remainder, which is 11. And we should get this problem right there, right? So let's do the next one together. 80, right? Remember, the first number goes underneath the division symbol. So we've got 80 divided by 30. Now 3 tens are going to go into 8 tens how many times? Well, 3, 6, 9. So 6 is as high as we're going to go. So that's going to be 2 times. 2 times 30 is 60. Then we subtract. 80 minus 60 is 20. So we have 2 remainder 20. Now we're going to check our work. So we're going to 30 times 2 equals 60. Okay. Then we're going to take that 60 and add our remainder. And we should come up with our original problem, which was 80. Okay. So let's do the next one. 71 divided by 50. 5 tens, right? 5 tens will go into 71, or 7 tens and 1 1, just one time, right? 5 goes into 7 one time. So I'm going to, but it's 50 and 70, so I have to put it above the ones place. 1 times 50 is 50. Then subtract, and I get a remainder of 21. Okay, now I check my work. 50 times 1 equals 50. 50 plus my remainder, which is 21, equals 71. Okay, next one. 270 divided by 30. Now I've got 3 tens, and here I've got 27 tens. Do you see that? Or 270, but I can call that in my head 27 tens. 3 tens goes into 27 tens 9 times, because 9 times 30 is 270. So no remainders there. And how do I check my answer? 30 times 9, right? So 3 times 9 is 27, and then add the 0 back on is 0. No remainder, right? Because that was 0, so I don't need to add any remainder. Next, 643 divided by 80. Now I've got 8 tens here, and if I'm going to estimate a little bit here to look at this number. I see 64, and I know that 64 is a multiple of 8. How many times does 8 go into 64? Let's count. 8, 16, 24, 32. Well, 32 times 2 would be 64, so that's 8 times, right? 32, 40, 48, 56, 60, what comes next? 64, right? And that's 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So 80 will go into 640 8 times. So 8 times 80 is 640. But I do still have a remainder. 8's definitely not going to go into 3, so my remainder is 3. Now I check my work. 80 times 8 equals 640. 640 plus 3 equals 643. Okay, next. 215 divided by 90, or 9 tenths. Okay, so let's look at this here. I want to look for multiples of 9 in this first 2 digits. So 9, 18, 27. There's no multiples of 9, but what's the closest number? If I said 27, I'm going over, and that's not going to work. So I have to go under. So 9, 18. So I'm going to estimate, and see if I'm right, 2 times. Okay? And 2 times 90 is 180, right? Because 2 times 9 is 18, and then add our 0. Now I'm going to subtract. And if my number is less than 90, I was right. If it's more than 90, then I need to go back and change it. So 5 minus 0 is 5. And 21 minus 18 is 3. So 2, remainder 35. Excellent. Now let's check our work. 90 times 2 equals 180. 180 plus 35 equals, let's see, 215. Good. All right. Next page. Do we just have 2 pages today? Yes. Terry says the solution to 299 is divided by 40 is 6 with a remainder of 59. His work is shown below. Explain Terry's error in thinking and then find the correct quotient using the space on the right. Okay, well, 40 or 4 tens going into these first 2 digits, 29. So let's count by 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. Well, 32 is bigger than 29, so we have to go back. 28, and how many was that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well, there's his problem right there. The answer should have been 7, not 6, because 40 would go into 280 7 times. So 7 times 40 is 280, and then my remainder is 19. Okay, now let's look and see what he did. He said 4 times 6 is 240, right? 40 times 6. And then he took the 240 and he added 59 to get 299. Well, when we look at that, that doesn't look wrong, except this number right here is bigger than 40. So we know that 40 could have gone into that one more time. So that answer is actually 7. Okay, and let's just check our work over here. 40 times 7 equals 280. 280 plus 19 equals 299. Now this number is less than 40, so I know that that was correct. Okay. Number 3, a number divided by 80. So a number, we don't know what the number is, divided by 80 has a quotient of 7 with a remainder of 4. How are we going to find what this number is inside there? We don't know what the number is, but we do have all the tools to find it. So let's do reverse our question, right? Just like we did up here, just like that. We're going to take 80 times 7, and that's going to give me 8 times 7 is 56. Add the 0 back is 560, and then I have a remainder of 4. So 560 plus 4 equals 564. So this should be my number. Let me just check that work now. I'm going to erase these just to see. 564. 8 goes into 56 7 times, so I'm going to say 7. 7 times 80 is 560 with a remainder of 4. 7 with a remainder of 4. All right, that worked. Number 4. While swimming a 2-kilometer race, Adam changes from breaststroke to butterfly every 20 meters. So this is 200 kilometers. How many times does he switch strokes during the first half of the race? So the first half of the race is just the first kilometer. Okay, that's important. First half of the race. So that's just 1 kilometer. And now I want to convert kilometers to meters to help me figure out how many meters are in here. So I know that 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. Okay, so let's see. That means that 1 meter equals 1/1000th of a kilometer. Okay? Those are things that you should have memorized so that you can convert. And we said that we want to know how many meters are in a kilometer. Well, there's 1,000. We just figured that out. So 1,000 divided by 200. Okay, I'm going to show you a trick. I can erase this one and this one, this one and this one. And I know that 2 goes into 10 5 times, so I can split this into 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, how many times does he switch strokes during the first half of the race? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He switches strokes 5 times in the first half of the race. 10 times altogether. Okay. Good. A little bit of division there, not too much. I suppose we could have converted that to kilometers, but this is easier for me to understand, so I bet it's easier for you to understand too. All right. Any questions, please let me know in class. And if you don't understand something, you need to speak up, okay? Have a great day.